Good morning, everybody. Welcome to sunny Weymouth without a cloud in the sky. It's 10:35. It's Saturday. As you can see, I'm round at the big garden. Let's go for a quick walk round. I've started bringing quite a lot of stuff from round at the allotment. Good morning, Nick. How are you? Do you remember I put loads of marigold seeds here? None of them have come up. I put some there and I put some there. I put some the African ones, which are big, and French ones, which are small, and nothing yet. And that was quite a few weeks ago. They might have got drowned with all the rain that we've had. So I've got the sniffles today. I don't know what it is. I've got some dahlias coming up. I've forgotten what I planted in all these pots, but I believe that one and that one are dahlias, but they were being eaten. So, a bit jealous. Terry King has got lots of white currants growing on his white currant bush. I haven't got any yet. I haven't got any. But there's still time, that's okay. Some of my raspberries are going a bit yellowy white, so I've added some nitrogen. I believe that's what you add when they go a bit yellow. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Right, on these, every year, the ends go curly and all the leaves start dropping off. Why is that? Why would that be? I've got a big gooseberry. Wow. Yeah, they all curl up and it happens every year and I don't get a really good harvest because of it. Is that it's starting there and I can see an ant, so it looks like it could be greenfly. I can't see any. Oh, I can see one on that plant there. I don't know if you can see it. So, a couple of years ago, let's bring you back down here a minute. Just so as I can explain, a couple of years ago, I put some rhubarb leaves in a bucket of water and it's been there for 2 years. I believe if I strain that off and put it in a squirty bottle, that will kill the greenfly. If anybody can correct me on that or say that I'm right. So, because I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's like an insecticide. See this branch here? That's going really curly. Lots of ants there. So it is some kind of bug. And I want to catch it before it gets too bad. I can see it's full of greenfly. It's full of them. Right, I don't know if you remember, but Nick, the gardener, his plant that I took, I got it from here and it's growing again. Look. Apparently it's very evasive. So seeing as this is the mother plant, his mum, I have asked him and he said it's okay. His mum is called Hazel. So I'm going to call this plant Hazel because it's the mother plant. So there we go. So hi Hazel. My rhubarb seems to be flopping a bit there. It doesn't get a lot of sun, but we'll see. I'm growing some nice thick leaves. This one used to grow really tall. But we'll see. We'll see how it gets on. I mean, I have moved it, haven't I? So that could be the reason why But all this, I don't know if you remember when I planted them, they were just a tiny little plant. I mean, look at the size of this leaf here. It's a nice thick stalk. Okay, right, getting to over here, I've got my 3 performer out. So I'm calling these Terry, because I got them from Terry. So we've got Terry 1, Terry 2, and Terry 3. I just put them in there. I put them 2 in there yesterday. So, yes, they're in massive pots. Let's see how we get on. I brought my carrot bed round with me. I've cut the bottom off so that they can, if they won't go all the way down here. But yes, so I've got to get some more compost for that, which I have got lots still round at the allotment. I keep going round whenever I can to get some. My red hot porkers, they're coming up nicely. They do need, I will, when they die back, I'm going to put some more compost in there and bring it up to here. But I don't want to kill them off now. My garlic, elephant garlic. Look at the width of this. Look at that. It's like a blooming leek, isn't it? I must remember to pull all these out. I gave them a drink of nitrogen yesterday as well. Like onions. They were the free onions that somebody just left outside Gimlet's, the hardware shop, and she let me have them. Strawberries. Look at all the flowers. They're amazing, aren't they? I got to tidy mine up. They just need like the bad bits, the bad leaves taken off. Like this one, I'd take that leaf off. I mean, this is all from winter, you know. Just take all the bad leaves off. I'm saying bad leaves, they're not, sorry for snot sniffing. They're not bad, they just turn in a bit. That'll be alright. So I got to do that with all of them. Oh, I've cleared some more of this grass up, look. All of that there was like this here, so I'm getting there with that. I have planted a few things in here. I'm not very good at labelling. I believe I have planted spring onions in these 2, and there's a little spring onion popping up there, and one there. And in this one, I planted some poppies. They're like the Californian poppies, you know, the yellow and orange ones. I'll have to give that a top watering again, maybe cover it over with something to keep that damp. Right, I've sort of taken that down a bit. Somebody's given me 2 new covers for it. And I'm thinking, I don't know yet, but I'm thinking of making a wooden frame. Because I've got some of these here, look. I've got a few of these. So I could make a wooden framed one, make it square, cut the archway off of these that I've got, so it'll just be one long sheet of the green stuff, and I could use it like that, you know, like staple it to the frame, and then I can put a piece of a slat over the top of the wood to, like, if you see what I mean, it will go, so if the wood is here, I can put that on there, staple it, and then put a slat on top and screw it on there to stop it from blowing over. So that's in the pipeline. I'm seriously thinking about it, but of course I'd need, I need to get some more wood. But even if I could do like from there to there until I get some more wood, it's something, until I can build it out to here. Because when I bought this, I didn't realise these were plastic. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. And I did try and strengthen it all, with the screws and everything. But yeah, I really wish I wouldn't have bought it. But never mind, we learn by our mistakes. Now, let's get into the greenhouse. If you remember rightly, I'm trying to fix. This is growing well. I've got radishes there, corn there. The 2 and 3 terry was in there, but of course I've taken them out. I've got my peas growing here. I'm not keen on these. I think they're... I thought they were meteor. Although I've got peas, I do like them to grow right up here, and these are very, very short. So, well, they're in now. There's nothing I can do. So I am getting peas. Yeah. Right, I pulled some of that sweet corn and put them in there. They're growing okay. I left that. I'm gonna pull that up soon and re-pot all them into little pots. I haven't got any compost here because I've been using it all. So again, I have to go around to the allotment and get some more compost. Spring onions, I will put them outside. These are... I hope I'm painting the camera in the right direction. I'm sorry if I'm not. These are small sunflowers. They are, if you can see that, dwarf sunflower sunspot. So, yes, we will see what comes out of that. Not sure what these are. I think if anything, they should be like, well, there'll be some kind of cole crop, like, sprouts, cabbage, broccoli, whatever. Got just a few in there. Savoy, sprouts, broccoli, Savoy, spring cabbage and sprouts. I've just brought round these two. Where can I put them? Oh, sit down. We'll sit down a minute. Let's move that from there. Oh, if I can put it there like that. 2 tomato plants that I grew. I can't pronounce the name on them. Solanum lycopsicum. Lycopsicum. Yeah. I just found the seeds and grew them. Now, if you look at the pots, the plants, let's go find somewhere where I can put them down and show you. Oh, we'll put them here. Right, one is bigger than the other. You probably know where this is going. But if I plant that up to there, or I'll take them leaves off and plant it up to there. Take them leaves off and plant it up to there. That can be my love and hate. They will be my love and hate plants, Nick. And I'll decide which is which. I'm going to try, because that's come out a bit more leggy, and it's, in a way, it's bigger. I'm going to call that one the hate, to see if that one will take over, because it's only a little bit. There's only a little bit of difference. So I shall be doing that today as well, after I go and get some more compost. So yes, I have my love and hate plants. Right, Now, also, just put them there. I didn't put them up here because look, it's just a total mess. Like I said, I'm bringing stuff for the allotment, so I'm not doing a lot this year. Right, this. Remember, I'm going to do what I did with this one and make a reservoir in here, but I forgot to bring my staple gun. I've got one down at the allotment, but do you remember I said here I've got a tiny little hole? You see it there? Well, I bought this tape, a waterproof tape, so I'm hoping that that is going to work. And like I said before, I bought a pair of shorts just in case. Waterproof tape. Let's get back in there. So, yes, it's sort of got like a gel underneath it, or it feels like it has. So I'm going to connect that today, and then I shall fill it as far as I need it to be filled with water. I might just fill it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see when I do it. So obviously put some of this on, fill it with water, and leave it for a while just to see if it leaks anymore. And if it does, I'll see if I can find the leak and put this on. And I should be able to use this as well for the greenhouse, polytunnel, whatever you want to call it. Yes. So I'm going to put that there with all the other junk. And what am I going to start on first? I haven't brought a blooming tripod again. Bit annoyed that I keep forgetting. But anyway, what was I going to do first? I'll do that first, I think. We'll do that first. Right, see you in a minute. I'm going to have to dip you down. There. And I forgot to tell you, I got one of the trees round in the pot. I put it in my barrow, and I had two guys walking behind me. I was pulling along with my mobility scooter. Two guys walking behind me just to make sure that it didn't fall off. And this is the tree. It's quite a uncommon, it's not rare, but it's an uncommon apple tree. Can't remember what it's called at the moment. Russet. The one that shakes. When you shake it, it rattles. Yes, so I got that right. It's never, I got one apple off of it last year. If you remember, that lady kept accidentally spraying weed killer on it. And only one apple survived because it was right in the middle here. And when all the leaves were there, it was like stopping the weed killer from actually hitting that. But hopefully, there's going to be lots of apples on it this year. I mean, look at I love it when it's a red flower. And my plum tree, I hope that that's going to have at least one plum on it this year. And if you're thinking to yourself, I've only got one of them and I've only got one of them, this garden at the back here, that's got plum trees, apple trees, pear trees, fig trees, every tree. So they'll be able to pollinate with that. Right, let's get on with trying to sort this hole out, and then we can fill it up. Are you on pause? No! Okay, this is a closer look at the tape. You can see like the rubber there. So this is why I'm thinking I can cut a piece off to go on there. I've dried it all, and with that brick on it, that brick will push this sticky stuff like into the hole so that it won't leak, and that brick will stay on top of there. So unfortunately, like I said, I haven't got my stand with me, so I'm gonna have to do it and then bring you back. Shan't be long. Are we on? Yes. Right, I put the patch on and we got the water running. So let's see how we get on. That's going to take a while. So I shall bring you back. That's not where the bricks are going to go. I will show you the rest of it as we go along. But I won't be able to do it today, like I said, because today I'll be checking for leaks. I'll fill it up so far and then put a mark there and leave it and see if it leaks or not. If it does, I ain't got a clue what I'm going to do. So, fingers crossed. Okay, well that's filling up. I've been down to the allotment to go and get some more stuff. And yesterday I managed to get some of my parsnip pipes. So I've got four of them I think ready to be almost planted. Then for there, what I did is I hammered them into the ground so that they wouldn't fall over. I've got another 3 smaller ones, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then that great big one is going to go here, which is still round there. I couldn't bring that round now, so I'm going to go get them off of the come on, I know it's lumpy. I haven't been able to I haven't had time to do anything like that, you know, sieve some soil, compost, what have you. So I'm going to fill the other 3 up and I'm going to put some nice compost in the tops there and plant parsnips in them. And then this, I've had this covered. There's a few weeds that are growing through, as you can see, but I've had this covered, and I'm going to put some, come on, beetroot in here. This is going to be my beetroot bed. I can never tell if this thing's on or off. You're still on. Sorry about this. Okay. Right, as you can see here, I've got the bricks in and I've put the corrugated plastic on top. The water is a little bit low. This needs fixing to here. That needs fixing to there. I've got my staple gun, but no staples. But what I do now is I put the old... I keep forgetting what it's called. I'm going to go give it a good shake. Hang on a sec. Okay. I put the cloth on. Like I said, I have filled it up a bit too much. But because of the bricks, there's still going to be that channel there. And here is, number 1, my filling tube. But number 2, you can see how much water is in there. So I'll be able to gauge whether I filled it up too much. It doesn't matter if I fill it up a little bit too much. I did make a runoff for the last one, but I'm not going to do it with this one. It doesn't matter because the compost will be right up to here. So I'll have from there, gosh, from my thumb downwards. I'll have that much compost in there, so it's not going to get too boggy, and because it gets so hot in here, it's not going to dry up very quickly. I've put them in there for now, so that'll do. I will have to get my staples from home, and then I will be able to go around and trim this all. And now when I bring compost round, obviously it'll be going straight in there. Thank goodness I've almost got that done. I know it takes me a lot of time to do it, but I've done it nearly. So I can start planting in there soon. Right, this is where I'm going to call it a day. Because I'm hot and bothered. I've got that bit of compost there. I'm going to fill them. I've changed that a little bit, the parsnip pipes. My parsnip pipes. So there they are. I've saved that space there for the big one, which should come to about here, where this wall is. So about, I think it's about 5 foot long, but I will hammer it in as far as I can. And there we have it. I'm going to plant them up with parsnips. I believe I've got parsnip seeds here. And I'm going to put beetroot in this. And you don't want to watch me doing that because it's totally boring. So, from sunny Weymouth, there's a few clouds in the sky, not many. From sunny Weymouth, I'm going to bid you all a goodbye. Bye-bye.